From the bounce house in Orlando, West Virginia, and UCF on TNT. Here we go. From empty against a four-man rush. Tries to leave the pocket and runs into trouble. A sack to begin the day for the UCF Knights.
And just a great job on the back end staying connected in coverage. That allows this defensive line the time to corral a young quarterback and keep him in the pocket. You're going to look and see on the back end, there's nothing fancy about here. They dropped
sack. He was brought in to help fill the void left by Lee Hunter's departure for Lubbock. Antoine Jackson lets it hit at the 5. It checks up beautifully and tumbles to the 1. 5 yards.
And let's keep an eye and see where his foot is as he slides right here. And no, he's not touching the football while his foot, ooh, it's going to be interesting there. His foot touching in the end zone while he's the one to down the football right there.
As Warren told us, Taven Jackson at the switch. Miles Montgomery, his starting tailback, from his own end zone. A run to the left side. He hits the alley. He hits the sideline to the 40 and more.
And here's a look at that Miles Montgomery run. Backed up. Great blocking there. You saw coming from Marcus Burke, the wide receiver, getting down and dirty in the box. Big play to get them out of their own end zone.
Off the play fake. Drives one middle. That's caught for another first down. Dylan Wade gang tackled, the junior from right here in Orlando, working through a shoulder injury. 30% on third down in conference play. Here's an early test for Taven Jackson. Well protected, checks it down. Let's see if Montgomery can find the sticks. Dips his shoulder at the 39-yard line. That leaves about 3 to go. 10 left to snap it as they get realigned. Jackson a weapon with his feet. Pressure off his edge, he takes off. 4th down throw. Inside the 10, it's a touchdown! Chris Damerkants, 40 yards. The senior from Bellingham, Mass, with his first here in Orlando.
Touchdown on the board.
So Fox back to work, trailing a touchdown now as they sweep the receiver around, and he climbs above the 40. Rodney Gallagher, the junior from Uniontown.
Some tempo, trying to get their quarterback settled down and in rhythm.
At the next point, he gives again, sifting through traffic. There's a first down, approaching midfield for Sincere Bowers.
Who's deserving of this time on the field?
Fox from a 2-back set. Once again, UCF able to stack it up at the line of scrimmage, but Bowers drills to midfield for 3.
Limited Cincinnati to just 3 points in the second half. Their fewest since that first loss to Nebraska.
Fox diving into Knights territory, and he moves the sticks at the 42. He's
all giving the defense something to think about.
Still looking for that first completion. They stay with Gallagher. He busts a tackle and is close to another new set of downs. The Mountaineers, as you might expect, given their head coach and play caller top
season, you just never know where it's going to come from.
Fox is one of them. Only needed a yard on 2nd and short. Bowers had 54 yards on 6 carries with
a rip deep down the field.
Scotty Fox drops back at the 40. Ran right into Cole Kozlowski, -9.
Got his first FBS sack a few weeks ago against
Knights dressed in black, coming off a 97-yard scoring drive, their longest of the season. Jaden Nixon bumps up to the 40. With 3 pressed into the boundary, that's where they go. Black hit behind the line and drops. So that's twice now on a throw right side on the receiver screen that West Virginia has rallied to tackle.
And the first time it was Jason Chambers blowing that up on a play that got
from him until BYU went right after him and had a good night. Into West Virginia territory with another explosive. Taven Jackson layered it in beautifully. 25 yards to Dwayne Thomas.
Great look at this right here. You're going to have a route coming inside here, a post, buying it up in the middle of the field.
See Thomas, the motion man. They put it in his belly with perimeter blocking. Barrels inside the 35. Jackson trying to continue this march and add to a 7-0 lead. Sets the laces, clean pocket, going vertical. Oh, and he drops it in the buckets. Back-to-back, fourth down touchdown for Taven Jackson and Chris Damerkantz. This one measures 34.
Boy, JB, they say pressure. It bursts pipes or it makes diamonds, right? And every could give this UCF defense a chance to pin their ears back.
Receiver sweep, and he hits a crease up near the 40-yard line. They bring Gerard Bowie in motion. Run to the strength here, and barge to the 42. Damari Henderson gets a tackle. That was the case here, so we play on second down 6. Off the play fake. Fox hit from his blind side and swarmed. We'll give this one to Kelly on the rush, but he had help.
And give it to the coverage on the back end, an RPO play right here, so you're going to see the quarterback nowhere to go.
Third down and long, trouble on the edge, and they go back to back. This one belongs to Malachi Lawrence. UCF dominating all 3 phases.
And UCF remains.
Jackson with Montgomery in his backfield, looking for a 3rd touchdown drive. Spits it out quickly into space. Good gain on first down, 6 yards and a drive starter with Wade and Charles, the freshman. Khalil Wilkins behind center. With a start in plus territory, designed QB run. Oh, and he's lethal. Into the high red area.
We can get up from this. We take another look. You're going to see him over on the left, right here, working to block downfield. And then his own man gets rolled up into him. Sincere Bowers coming from that other direction. And always difficult being at the point.
Final moments of the first quarter. There was Bowers in motion. Once again, it's Wilkins with a lead blocker. Down near the 10 with a new set of downs and a pickup of a dozen. 27th ranked red zone offense in all of college football, looking to answer the Knights back with Wilkins. Sprinting to the left side, and he gets in. Touchdown Mountaineers.
JB, I love this approach down in the low red zone when you've got a quarterback that can move. Spread him out, get him alone back here in the gun, and give him the opportunity to affect the game both ways. Watch the block out here at the end of that play.
Jackson puts in the hands of Dylan Wade. A couple of jump cuts to climb to the 30. Nicely done. Montgomery gets a chance and works the middle. Appears to be enough to move the chains. And they give him forward progress to the 33-yard line. First down, Knights. From 2024 here at UCF. Does not lack for weapons. Just trying to throw them up in the system. Oh, they rip the seam, and an outrageous catch. Unbelievable. Marcus Burke with 17 sensational ones.
Sticks the paw out and makes the highlight reel catch. Unbelievable body control to bring that back in, keep it off the mat. Strong hands.
To the left slot. So second down from empty. Quick work here. Complete to the 40. Ball came down. You saw the West Virginia Mountaineers react, but I believe was with 14 takeaways, among the best defenses in the country in that category. Off play action, climbing the ladder once again for a new first down. This receiving core continues to make plays. Wade and Charles, his grandfather was a professional volleyball player, played for the Brazilian national team. And making Mountaineers miss, but tripped up below the 25-yard line. 5 left to take it. Montgomery in motion. Jackson bouncing, and he drills one, complete near the chains. Back into the red area. We'll see if it's enough for a first down. Wade and Charles in motion. Knights run it over the left side, and there was more there from Miles Montgomery. The turf monster got him as he crossed the 50. Wilkins had the option to toss the reverse, and said keeps it and twists to the 20. First down, West Virginia.
And it's a great challenge for the rest of your offense.
5 rushing attempts, only 1 incompletion through the air. Wow. A one-man run pass option there, wasn't it? And he decides to carry to the 25-yard line. So that's the backdrop for third down 13. Wilkins swings it out. Hubbard needs blocks. Knights crunch it.
And you see 5 wide, 2 linebackers in the box. Your alert pressure because your alert draw on the other side for Wilkins on this play.
He's only thrown it twice, 1 completion. They collapse on him, and it is fourth down with a minute to go. Dynamic punt return man for UCF. He's going to take off. It's a fake. Gets the block he needed. First down, Mountaineers. Well, BYU hit West Virginia with a fake field goal last time out. Now they steal a possession. As with Coastal Carolina. Wilkins hit as he throws. That's complete below the 30. They get it to Cam Vaughn. Now they have made it to field goal range with 12 seconds to go. A gain of a dozen, 39 of which came on that opening rip that you're referencing. Get it to him out of the backfield here. Brings it up the sideline. Paid the price. He's somewhere between the 10 and the 15-yard line, and third down awaits UCF. UCF is bogged down offensively. DJ Black to his right in motion, sits in the pocket, spins one complete. New set of downs in the arms of Dwayne Thomas. Black the motion man once more. At the mesh point, back to pass. Wears a hit as he deals. Oh, what a throw. Taven Jackson with some grit. And 19 yards to number 19, Wade and Charles.
And JB, this is a simulated pressure. A lot of
Wasting RJ Harvey, some of the biggest cleats in college football. Jackson again. Able to move their chains on third down. Caleb Rollerson, a freshman. 1st and 5 after that foul. Oh, and it was nearly cracked. Jaden Nixon was 1 Mountaineer away. Scruggs knocked him off balance. First down in the red zone for the Knights. 9th play of the UCF drive. They've already gained 80 yards on this march. The speed of Nixon on display as he turns the corner and puts it in. Touchdown, UCF. Nixon in from 12.
Watch Montgomery right here. He's going to be the lead guy the entire way, and he gets not 1 but 2 blocks on this play. Sees the ends coming upfield, gets a piece, and then stops and gets the linebacker.
Encouraging, demanding, and a great leader for this team. And you just saw that there on that touchdown drive.
Having new meeting with some lead blocking as Rodney Gallagher is there for the reception. Wilkins only 3 of 6 through the air so far this afternoon. Steps up, hit, ball down, scooped up. It's going to be a quick 6 for UCF. Kelly Lawson with a defensive touchdown.
Scott Frost said they need to create some turnovers on defense. You earn the opportunity to do that by backing them up into a third.
Did you forget your bathing suit trunks or what?
I did. I forgot to pack the Speedo, and we all pay the price because of it.
To be honest, I think we're paying the price not seeing that.
Probably. The offense asks a lot of you to make split-second decisions that really, as that punt almost blocked there, only come with time.
Jackson lets it roll. And once again, trapped inside the 5-yard line. Their last drive, they went 92 yards in 9 plays. Here they are backed up again. They get started with Wade and Charles. Boy, a full portfolio of weapons for Taven Jackson. Jackson at the controls. Out of the pistol, they'll run it. Wow, what vision. Down the sideline and shoved out at the 45.
You're going to watch him wind all the way back and up the sideline, just riding the wave of that group up front. An inside zone run. He sees all the defenders stuck down there, and Chase Wilson, the only one that really had a chance at him. before he gets all the way to the sideline.
Don't he and Jaden podcast together? That's going to be a must-listen episode coming up this week.
Resetting the line of scrimmage lately.
Again, without their starting left tackle today, running away from trouble. Montgomery got tracked down from behind. It's been Meadows in there at left tackle in place of Rubels. Side by side, almost like adding a sixth offensive lineman / tight end as they push it downfield. And this ball is intercepted. Jason Chambers on the return, gets a block at the 30.
The inside. But Chambers shuts the door, gets takeaway number 11 for this West Virginia defense, and tries to give their offense another chance to get on track.
Third down from empty. Fox put it on top of the helmet. It's caught, but it's shy. Sincere Bowers able to pluck it out of the air, but did not move the chains. Shotgun snap to Fox. Swings it out to Bowers. Sincere Bowers stumbling. That close enough to give him a chance on fourth down.
And what these guys battling through this season, really, really unprecedented. And certainly our thoughts, prayers, and our well wishes with all them.
Look at this crease. Dashing down the hashes. Nixon all the way home. 83 in the bounce house.
Large excellence here on the right side. A great block by Carter Miller, just tossing him out the club. And then all Nixon needs is a seam. He puts his foot on the gas. Aware enough at the end to get his feet out of harm's way, the only tackle that could have brought him down. And strike up the band. Setting a physical tone at the point of attack.
They're down. Fox needs 5, and he's found them. Justin Smith-Brown from about an hour east of here. Port St. John, the 7-yard catch and conversion. One more play before the quarter break. Fox leaves the pocket to the numbers and track down. Malachi Lawrence finishes 3 here in Orlando.
They've been amazing, but they know how to close the door on teams late now that they've figured out the middle portion of the game.
West Virginia with 2 plays to get 9 yards. This one denied by the 6'5" edge, Nigel Kelly, who forced the fumble that led to the touchdown. Now a pass breakup.
Special player here. We mentioned
Jackson, one mistake on an interception. Otherwise, he's been electric. Picks out the tight end Wade here and using all 6'2" of that frame for 14 yards and a first down. How about he goes out with career highs, 7 catches, 61 yards, wearing that decal in the rivalry game against Pitt. I mean, that was too good to be true from his standpoint. Walls caving in. They get to Wilkins. Loose ball. Mountaineers pounce on it. Which part of his equipment? We'll get another look here.
Yeah, we saw him tapping on his rib, so kind of keep an eye on to see where the shot comes in on this play. Is just hemmed up in the pocket, and all of a sudden that pressure from the interior looked like he maybe just missed, grazed that face mask a bit. Didn't look like fully clamped down. Oh. We've seen that called before,
yeah,
so surprised we didn't see the flag there. You're absolutely
of total offense. From the Ennin Knights in his own end zone, a side-winding punt. Takes a hop at midfield. Antoine Jackson to daylights. All the way back to the 32. Jackson on the feed. And again cut down. Tarnu with a nice penetration.
For him based on how he put his body on the line. Can't say enough about it.
Putting his foot in the ground and getting vertical. Belfort motors for a new first down. In West Virginia territory, Jordan Walker hangs on for the tackle. 13 on the turf for Belfort.
Getting up and going fast.
Davi out on the edge. He delivers. Caught in space to the pylon. And the finish from Rollerson.
Got a referee down on a knee right now. But again, design boot. And just wide open at the second level there. And a great diving play. Looks like he was into me. I think the shoulder.
And goal from the 1. Spits it out low. Big hits. Still on his feet, Dwayne Thomas Jr. could not get away. It's a moral statement by West Virginia, isn't it? -4 on that tackle for loss. Keegan Smith, new center, will send it back to Belfort. Big stand here from West Virginia. Walker's been involved twice now. Belfort, once again, an off-frame snap. No trouble, slicing to the end zone. Touchdown, Dobby Belfort.
You see here, they call zone read. He corrals that snap and doesn't want to compound it by trying to work through the mesh point there, where you can put it in the running back's hand.
Back in 2022 was their most recent. Intercepted. The Mountaineers cap their day with a defensive highlights.
As we see, new quarterback throws it into traffic over the middle. But how about Jordan Bridgewater at wide receiver? Running down, making a play on the doorstep. We saw what almost happened for West Virginia on defense when they made the effort play to get him out at the 1 yard line. You just never know. So,
final 2 minutes, West Virginia and UCF. Fox hits the crosser. Smith Brown to the end zone. 20.
Coming right at it now, so we'll get a good look here. Ball's in his right hand. It looks like he's inside the pylon. Should be a touchdown, but just right up the gut. You see both tight ends coming across the formation to seal that backside, and just a good, tough run. Great step forward for UCF. Scott Frost can show proof of concept in the meeting room to a team that's been chomping at the bit for this moment after that 3-game slide. They've been close, but that only counts but so much.